stay focused. Don't listen to nobody. Don't listen to nobody, homie. What's on your mind, just do it. Because what's destined for you, you gonna get it.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new episode of Wizland with Wiz. Happy to be with you guys today. Hope you actually are doing good. We're getting ready to go into 2023. Getting prepared to welcome the new year with a great mindset. It's been a great year. I'm currently in day 57 of 75 hard. And I feel amazing, man. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. At first, I was very doubtful about it. And if you go back on some of these videos, you'll see some of those days where I'm talking about 75 hard, where it's pretty difficult for myself. But regardless to say, man, it's been a good experience so far. I'm looking forward to completing the program, to start the new step or the new edition of the entire program. I will go ahead and do the Live Hard program. So to my knowledge, Andy Frisella developed a 1-year program, so I will follow the entire thing. So once I complete the 75 hard, that does not mean that I'm going back to the same BS that I was on prior to starting the program, which means eating like shit, not drinking enough water. The only thing that I might adjust a little bit would be the workouts, because I do believe, I've gotten used to working out every single day. And prior to this, I have never really done it prior to 75 hard. And doing it actually showed to myself that I can do it, that my body's actually looking forward to it. I'm not gonna lie to you, it wasn't easy. The first couple of weeks getting used to doing literally 2 workouts a day, so that's 14 workouts in a week. So if you really think about that, that's a lot of workouts. Going outdoors and things of that nature. And on top of that, having basically this how difficult it's been. Basically, since I'm already a head coach, so I have to do 2 hours of head coaching. So I'm already in that particular job. I'm doing a lot of different things that has to do with energy. So I'm showing the team how to do drills, doing drills myself, interacting with them, doing different things within the soccer field, and it's pretty intense, to be honest. And after that, I still go ahead 3 hours later, do my damn walk, and I feel those days I feel like shit, like where I'm actually have to do the drills and do it with the players and things. It's pretty like tiring. But I'm not gonna lie, it's fulfilling, and I think that's been one of the main things that I probably will adjust a little bit. Just maybe I won't go on a walk when I do intense routines at the practices with the team. But other than that, guys, I think that 75 hard is pretty good. I've seen a lot of good benefits from it. To be honest with you, prior to me starting the program, I had no discipline, I don't want to say I don't have any discipline, because I do have discipline, but my discipline wasn't as where it is now. If I say something, I'm gonna do it, and there's no ifs and buts about it. Another thing that I don't question my thoughts anymore. If I'm going to do something and I think about it, then I get it immediately done, so I won't forget about it. So the difference is between thinking and action. So that's one of the main things that 75 hard has helped me with. Regardless to say, guys, you read the title of the video, so let's go ahead and dive into it. The main reason I want to do this video is because it's very important for us to know how to think and where we're getting our information from. And one of the main things that I want to share with you guys, I will never do a course where I will charge you for something. If I ever create a course, it's gonna be something that I actually am sharing with you. I'm the one doing the teaching. I'm not going to show it, and this is the sense. I only feel comfortable doing that with my art, because it would be like a teacher teaching a student. But in regards to self-development and things of that nature, I wouldn't go the course of creating a course and selling it for $1,000. I would never do that, man. A lot of people do that, and I truly believe that the only reason they do that is to make money. I'm not saying that they don't put time and effort to it, because I mean, it's pretty difficult to do it. You have to know also the ins and outs of the marketing world about it. There's certain courses out there that are legit. Not saying that all the courses are not legit, but saying that some courses are better created compared to other ones. There's certain masterminds also. A lot of people do create masterminds, trying to put in together people in a whole entire like group and allow them to interact with each other. And within that group, there's a lot of information being exchanged. A big example of that, one of the biggest things that I see is pretty popular right now, is the war room. Even though if you don't know what the war room is, just Google Andrew Tate and you'll find what that is. Not saying that it's a scam, because I haven't even been a part of it. But for someone that is coming from the bottom up, I would say, yeah, I mean, if you got the money, do it, because I'm pretty sure you can interact with people in there. You probably get the taste of the initial or the beginning of different things that you're interested in. But I believe when you join groups like this, the most important thing that you will get out of it, if you're active within the group, is the relationships that you can and potentially build within those groups. So keep that in mind. But having said that, I will never charge you $1,000 for a course that is all about things that I can find on the internet. And that's just a personal opinion. I'm not saying that's the right thing to do. That's not saying that's the wrong thing to do. That's just my personal taste of how I do my business. Reason being is because what that tells me is that, and in a sense, like, I mean, I remember when I was younger, me joining a group, a seminar, I was very much hungry to make money. And usually when you're hungry to make money, you're trying to find the easiest way and the quickest way to make it. And that's just, I think it's an intuitive thing. A lot of people try to do that because they believe that once you're in the internet, money should be made easily. Or I mean, this was when I was younger, like I'm talking about 10 years younger. I was trying to find a way to make easy money online. I found this guy that was promoting some links, some end links and all these different things on websites, and would tell you you can make $10,000 in a month. And I signed up to his program. Initially cost me $200. So I did it because I thought that I was gonna be able to make money as soon as I paid the $200. But to be honest with you guys, one of the main things that I've noticed that all these groups have, or that all these people that sell you courses have, is that they will share information with you. So it's information driven. But the information alone will not create you the money. You have to act on this particular knowledge or information that you achieve or get from these programs, and then you have to apply it to life. If you're not applying nothing, like, you're not gonna make money. You just lost money. You invested money for no reason because you're not willing to go in depth with the knowledge that you just got from this program. And the thing is that's one of the main things that I want you to understand going forward. This is because I've like signed up to things, I pay money for it. But to be honest with you, based on experience, if it's not something that you really know in your gut, that you're gonna go ahead and focus 100% to, give your 100% focus to, then you shouldn't do it. Why do it? You're spending money, you're expecting an easy answer, and life is not like that. You know, and when these people, and that's one of the main reasons that I want to do this video, because a lot of us, and I know you have to understand what marketing is. When you being marketed something, they're only gonna show you the highlights, and they're only gonna show you the beautiful things about what this thing that they're trying to sell you can achieve for you. But the thing is that it's never the product. It's actually the people that consume the product and what they actually do. And you also have to understand that some of these reviews are solely bought. You can easily manipulate reviews. You can easily do these things. When you go to a lot of people's websites and you notice certain things, it's something being on the loop. Like when you see, and this is something I really didn't know until I actually start going into people's websites and looking at different websites and doing my own research and seeing that if are people really making this money? People are really making that money based on other people's ignorance, you know. And it's on you. It's your duty that prior to you giving your hard-earned money, if it's hard-earned money, if you're not being given that money to do these things, it's your duty to research. It's your duty to look into whoever you're trying to invest your money into and see what they have. You know, that's one of the main tips that I would give anyone listening to this, because I don't know, man. I think that nowadays it's pretty difficult to find someone that is legit within the whole space of self-development. Not saying that these people are scamming people, but when you're selling like your knowledge per se, or you're selling, not saying that it's not worth it, but when you're selling knowledge that can be found on the internet, when the same knowledge is being given by other people, if you do your research, you'll find that knowledge is being given for free. It's kind of scammy, you know. It's not right. One of the main things that I like about Gary Vaynerchuk, and trust me, I'm not a Gary Vaynerchuk I don't consume his content every day. Like, I consume it like by spurts. So one of his main things that I respect about him is the fact that he's never sold you a course. He's never tried to. He's been very genuine about that, you know. Obviously, there are other aspects of him that I really don't like, but that particular aspect of him, being the person that he is, he's a face within the self-development, the work, all that mantra about motivation and stuff. He's one of the faces of it. But he's not selling you a course. He's more telling you to do shit. And what he actually does have is an agency. There's an agency that makes money through collaborating with bigger companies. So it's B2B company, business to business. So you have to understand that when someone is selling you something, what is it that they're selling you? Are they selling you a program that is going to make them rich, but they really don't have anything to really show why they should be sharing or selling you this program? Andrew Frisell is another one. There's a reason I like this dude's content, because he has real businesses. He has a online business now with our First Form, but prior to going online, he has all the brick and mortar stores that actually were in Missouri. So if you Google it up, you'll find an actual physical address. And that's the main reason I'm telling you this right now, because if I was to sell you a program and I was to tell you this is a life-changing program, and I can make it I can market it really good. I can get people to market it. I can pay people to market it. I can do all these different things to make it look good. But if I don't really have nothing in real life, like I don't have a real business, or I don't have something that you can physically go to, what's the real value of that program? Is it just me getting things from Google and putting it on a document and putting it as the best program ever that made me rich? Maybe not, you know. And that's one of the main things that you guys have to understand, that when you come in, when you're allowing yourself to consume content, I know we all want success. We all want success, man. If you're watching this type of content, if you're watching other people's content about success, you want success in your life. But it doesn't come that way. It doesn't come by you buying a course and then buying the course and you going through all of that and then not doing nothing and then also blaming the course. No, it's not just about that. I truly believe that when somebody buys a course, we're trying to find a secret, because that's initially what I try to find, a secret. But to be honest, there's no secret. To be honest, if you want success, just look at other people that became successful, that have become successful, and see what they've done. There's a product. There's a product that they have. They actually give value to an audience or to other people. There's an exchange of money for that product, and that's basically the essence of what will make you successful. If we're talking about financial means, if we're talking about money, that's usually what it is. Have a product, bring it into a market, provide value, and the person that actually finds the value in what you're giving is going to give you money for it, exchange for it, and that's how you're going to either make or lose money. If you're making something that nobody wants, then you're just losing time. And not saying that there's no value in creating things that people might not want, because it's going to show you what people don't want, but also you're losing time. I mean, you do that every time, you're going to get unmotivated because you're doing things that do not have an audience, that do not have anyone's attention, and nobody's going to invest in whatever it is that you're trying to do. So you also have to find ways to kind of learn from the market, learn from the things that you're doing, and learn what is that you're doing and to who you're providing that service, or who's your potential customer, and things of that nature. So there's so many things that go into these topics and these things, but sometimes we're lazy, sometimes we don't want to do the work, and that's where we get caught up in buying these courses that have nothing new other than invest in yourself, other than you have to put in the time, other than you have to do the work, other than you can do this and that. Like sometimes, and also when it comes to the mentoring thing, it's like, yeah, it's good to have a on-site mentor, meaning that there's a daily mentor that you have, but realistically, not even your parents are your mentors 100% of the time. So when your parents are not your mentors 100% of the time, what expects you that someone else, or what entitles you to believe that someone else should care about your life in that sense? So you have to do the work for yourself. I'm not saying that mentors are not good, because trust me, like there's a reason I consume content online. There's a reason I put myself in this position of me creating content, because I've learned this from other people that have done the same thing. I see there's a big opportunity right now for the people that actually want to step up and take the opportunity. Like nobody's forcing you to do anything, and because nobody is forcing you to do anything, don't be also entitled when you didn't get anything because you didn't do anything. So that's what you should already have in mind. Those are the things and the concepts that will keep you from just giving out your money or believing that these courses, sometimes kids, I see 18-year-old dudes selling courses for $700, and I'm like, bro, like you're 18, man. Like, what can you on it? And not saying, people that have been online, that's the difference between quote unquote Generation Z. These kids been online since 12, so somebody like Mr. Beast has kind of learned a lot through the time that he's spent on the internet. He has a lot of value, he understands a lot of things, but then again, he does have a business. So if he would happen to actually create a course, then it would kind of make sense for him to sell a course, because you can actually go to his HQ and see that he has a production company. He has people on his payroll. He actually is running a business. It's not just about him making YouTube videos at this point. Yeah, he started as a kid that was interested in creating YouTube videos, but that actually grew to a business because he has been taken advantage. So you guys have to also understand that that's all you have to really focus on. You have to understand that if you're going to go ahead and give somebody your money, there's a reason you're giving your money for it. Not just because it's going to make you rich overnight, because it won't happen. Okay guys, so that would be the end of the video. If you watched the entire video, I really appreciate you coming into the video, clicking it. I hope you subscribe, leave me a comment of what you think. I truly believe that when people in general do their research and learn how to think, we won't have all this negativity on the internet, because Not everything is for us. And we have to understand that just because you don't like something or you don't agree with something doesn't mean that you have to negatively have something bad to say about it. Just keep scrolling. It's not for you. So see you on the next one, guys. Take care. Peace.